The impact of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere has become a matter of concern to climate scientists as well as the public who feel the impacts of climate change. A researcher, Dr. Daniel Wanjuki, has developed biological solutions that can help deal with methane gas at the source. As Opicho Chemtai reports, using a bacteria known as ecotreat waste digester that breaks down methane to ethanol once ingested by the animals through the feeds holds the answer to a complex situation that planet Earth finds itself in. The bacteria converts waste effluent to water and garbage to compost while eliminating methane gas. A fully developed cow can emit up to 500 liters of methane each day, which accounts for approximately 3.7%. Watch.
Climate change and its impacts continue to confound many scientists. The continuing emissions of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere is complicating an already worse situation that has seen global temperature rise and changing weather patterns. But one climate scientist and researcher, Dr. Daniel Wanjuki, holds the answer to one of the most problematic gases, methane gas.
Thank you very much.
In Kitengela, Machakos County, we meet Dr. Daniel Wanjuki in his homestead. Next to the gate is a truck that has been converted to a breeding ground for the useful bacteria.
Okay.
First, he takes us through the process of identifying and isolating the bacteria culture.
The first thing I have to do is to identify a pristine environment where bacteria has not had a lot of impact from chemicals and other agricultural activities. I normally pick this sample and put it inside here, where boiling water at the bottom there will generate steam. I'm going to now isolate the bacteria I want, the single bacteria culture I'm looking for. That could be one that is able to withstand temperatures above 60 degrees, that can break down sugars, that can break down proteins, and that can break down fats. I'm able to multiply it now to commercialize it.
He then takes us through the stages of developing the ecotreat waste digester.
We feed it with different nutrients. We give it a certain, we call it a media, or nutrient media, where it is able to grow. That's what we put in these containers. And the bacteria, since it is getting all the food types it requires, it is able to multiply.
The last phase is harvesting and drying the bacteria, which he says depends on consumer preference.
It multiplies to very big numbers. It forms a crust on top. The crust you are seeing, the creamy part you are seeing on top, is what helps us now get the solid. Because this is pure bacteria cultures. You pick them, you dry them using specialized temperature controlled units, and that is the dryers. That is how you get the powder now.
As Dr. Wanjuki explains, the bacteria culture has also proven efficiency in eliminating methane gas from animal waste, sewer water, effluent, and solid waste, which are key emitters of the gas.
It can be incorporated into animal feeds, and when it's done, it actually helps break down the waste in the stomach of a cow or a goat, and it converts all the feed into usable material instead of forming methane gas. So if we introduce this product into a pit latrine in a school, they will never dig another pit latrine, because this breaks down the waste completely into just those water, nitrogen, and carbon dioxide.
One of those who have used the bacteria successfully are in the hotel industry in Isinya, Kajiado County, where Margaret Wanja, a resort manager, narrates how they are maximizing the benefits of the ecotreat waste digester in managing effluent and solid waste.
With the treatment, the water, the final product of all the water that we use in the kitchen, in the accommodation, so all this water goes through the treatment process, and the end product is as is as good as the initial water.
A few kilometers away, we meet William Kiarie, who explains how his resort is also utilizing refined recycled water by the bacteria that helps in cutting costs and reduce wastage.
We generate a lot of wastewater, and before then it was very difficult managing that wastewater because you were either using exhausters, it's very expensive. So that's helping us manage the wastewater, is helping us grow these trees, and in a very dry area you can see it's always green, the trees are growing fast, and we think maybe in a few more years this will be a big forest.
Both coming from one of the arid and semi-arid land counties in the country, this innovation is providing solutions while at the same time conserving and maintaining a lush green environment.
They say necessity is a mother of invention. With this innovation being done here of harnessing ecotreat bacteria, if well tapped into, it could be the ultimate solution of reducing the emission of methane into the atmosphere. Opicho Chemtai reporting for KBC Channel 1 from Kitengela.